Back again. This time it's family drama. You want to hear all about the Chosen's family drama, paid cops, paid witches, entities sent to my way to kill me, all sent my way for me to alchemize. You better watch this video to get updated on what's happening with me. Hi, everybody. It's Empath Exodus. I'm back again. So right after the fake spiritualist situation with the community coming for me, you get a little bit of time to regroup, get yourself together, and it's another spiritual attack for the chosen. Right into that. See what happens, you get a little moment and then you get downloads. First I get sick. I get sick to my stomach when I get attacked. No, like my spirit, my whole body gets like a signal that something is terribly wrong. Then once you get the signal something is terribly wrong, then you zone in like, okay, how many enemies do I have and who is possibly attacking me? So depending on the sickness that I get in my body, I know it's either family, ex-husband, former co-workers, depending on my relationship with them and what happened and how I'm feeling. I know exactly. It's called discernment from healing. So after the Corey situation, I healed again, trying to battle it up, get it up, get tough again, and keep trucking on life. I get another spiritual attack. These are spiritual attacks that come to literally, they are sending you evil spirits, demons, entities to come and overtake your body, make you question your yourself. And on top of it, I have the elites with the Masonic groups and Illuminati. They also send a spiritual warfare, and theirs is usually psychological, and it's usually MK Ultra stuff. It's usually scientific. It's psychological. It's machines. It's signals being sent to me. It's really, really deep shit stuff, guys. This stuff is really deep. The matrix is very heavily webbed in deceit through witchcraft and also through fear and also through the enhancement of mind control through the CIA kind of tactics. So with that said, the stepmother that raised me took me from, my dad came to get me from Uganda when I was 11 years old. I was 11 years old, and I believe my stepmother's family knew exactly who I was, that I had the light in me. A few years later, she got pregnant with the sister that was born on my birthday. The one that, the clone, the copycat that basically was supposed to take over my life, my destiny, my everything. So with that said in mind, this family had an agenda for my life from the beginning. I was there to supply energy and life to them. That was it, unbeknownst to me. Between the Corey situation, so all my enemies kind of like work together. Right now, they kind of come up together. They literally have to come up together to come up for one person, to just get a little bit of a movement out of me, to get me to, that was the spiritual. It has to get a band of them. So I think that it's like the entity. You got to understand the entities that manage these people is the same entity. It just body hops from one person to another, using whatever vessel is available to them in that moment to deliver their message. Okay, do you understand? So right out, but when the demon comes out of the spiritual community, it jumps into my family. At that time is when the Pasadena fires started. I get downloads from heavens, from the ethers, that my family has dug. There's so many parts of the world with my clothing, with my hair, with parts of my body, with even my female monthly period tampons were taken and buried all over the world for witchcraft. I get downloads of all kinds of witchcraft done in my name to keep me under, buried all the way from my country, Tanzania, all the way in America. And guess where else? Pasadena, California, where my sister lives in LA somewhere. Well, she's not my sister. The human being that was the evil person that was attached to me. And as soon as those fires came up, I was like, all the buried entities in your name have been unearthed. As much as we are spiritual people, God is the creator of everything. Let me tell you something, demonic entities are real and they're here and they're the ones that run this realm. All these people you think are God, very few people truly believe there's a God and truly believe in God. That the God that's pure of light and light and love. A lot of people don't believe in love and light. So we have these people who I thought were religious, Muslims. The stepmother that raised me wears hijab, prays 5 times a day, 5 times, whatever you want to call it. But same situation, demonic. They pray, but they're demonic. So they're not praying. They're praying to a different God. So anyway, I get the message that everything has been unearthed. In that whole situation, I'm like, oh my God, entities were buried all over the world to keep me low vibrational, to keep me asleep. My family had a plan. The stepmother's family had a plan for my life, for my light. They built that whole empire based on my light. This stepmother, my father is been known to be, he was a Rolling Stone. He was a player. He had a lot of women. My father, my father. And let me tell you something about the chosen. We're not ashamed of anything that we have been through. We are not ashamed. Our testimony, our life is our testimony. What we have been through, what we have overcome and endured is not a shame. I am not ashamed to say that my father raped my mother into my conception. I am a product of a rape back in the day. I'm in my late 40s, but I'm telling you, back in the day, my father raped my mother. And then my father came to Uganda to go to flying school, raped my mother, went back to Tanzania, lived a life, came back into my life when I was 11 years old, came looking for me to take me back to Tanzania. When my dad came to me to Tanzania, his intentions were to take me back to his wife to be their slave. At that time, my father was working in Saudi Arabia. I went to live with them in Saudi Arabia. At that point, he had 2 deaf children. My 2 brothers. The 2 brothers I have are deaf. And they came to seek out education for the deaf. Where? In America. So we moved to America for my brothers to have an education. When I came to America, literally, I was a slave in St. Louis, Missouri. I would wake up in the morning, cook for my brothers, get them ready for school. Then I would do my life. Basically, if you know Cinderella's story, that was my story. I don't want to get into details. But I did it. So later on, she has a daughter, Nadia, who was was born on my birthday, but it was induced. Everything was done because they wanted my destiny, my light. In the meantime, they're saying all these horrible things. I'm this terrible child. I'm a liar. I'm a thief. I'm this, I'm that. They're saying all these things about you. You look at yourself and you're like, I am none of these things. But you're like, okay. At one time when I was 14 years old, no, not even 14. I don't remember. Before we were on vacation, Sada Jaha's mother, who is a freaking coven witch. I have never seen anything like this, you guys. A human being like me sits like this in front of me like this. Next thing they do, they get a white sheet. They put it over themselves like this. And they disappear. All you will see is air. And you would do this and you would see there was nothing there. It was nothing. And they told me to sit in front of that woman while she was making medicine for the family. Her voice changed and she said she was the grandmother from Pemba, the Bibi from Pemba, here to visit, to give people medication. And this woman would look into, she was a seer, but evil seer. I'm a seer, but I'm a light seer. And she would tell them about everything, what everybody was doing, everybody who was mischievous, who was misbehaving, who was fucking, who was doing what, who was killing what. In the meantime, they were also cast. I think they was trying to steal my soul, my star. in that moment, because it just seemed wrong. And as a grown woman now, that was witchcraft 101. And she would write down something, and then they would tell them to put it in water, Arabic words in water, and then she would have the kids drink it or put it somewhere. Witchcraft. Which motherfucking craft? So with this whole awakening, this means they had been living off my destiny and had living off my light for. And as long as I'm alive, I'm not supposed to be in high vibration, because if I'm in high vibration, that means they have to be in low vibration. With that said, this woman, my stepmother, has bounced off every single white girlfriend my father has had through witchcraft. Some have been sent to the grave. The amount of witchcraft they sent me, I was sick. I'm not ashamed to talk about it, because there's a lot of light workers who are going to go through what I'm going through. And y'all are going to come to me for healing and for advice, not healing, but advice, because I am getting beat up for your sake. 11 on the clock when I said that. I was getting beat up for your sake, because the beating I'm getting is a collective beating. They say I had to alchemize so much witchcraft. Literally, my body is fighting. It's not something that you feel it on a soul level. You feel it on a physical level. You're throwing up. You're sick. It's literal witchcraft that literally you have to alchemize and fight through. And whatever you don't transmute, you transmit. So I had to process it to transmute it out into a safe environment. But my stepmother, they sent the biggest demons, entities, and they sent entities to come and not only infiltrate you, but to also install fear at the same time. And this here is going to lead into my next video that has been happening in the last 2 months. Stay tuned. From here now, I get into battling my former employers from Specsavers who wrongfully fired me on Eid Day, who are Punjabi Indians, who sent me some badass demons too. They sent demons, got me falsely arrested, and on top of it, in front of my daughter, a humiliation ritual that was supposed to literally finish me. I'm still here. And then after that, my ex-husband takes me to court, and then they try to hang me. I have about 4 more episodes. Stay tuned. This was about the step parent, the step family, the family. And for the record, my stepmother and my ex-husband are working together. That's a team of about 20 people who are teaming up together. They and my ex-husband comes from a part of Iringa where they have the best witchcraft. And my father is from Tanga. My stepmother is from Zanzibar. I'm telling you, I got the witches brew on top of me. 13 on the clock when I say that. So I'm going to be my vlogs now are going to be talking about fighting demons. The battles we're fighting on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. What is being sent to me and what I'm alchemizing and transmuting. I love you all. And I'm just going to be, dropping gems of how to heal and how to alchemize and how to detach. Love you all. Peace out. This was episode about family healing. Talk to you later. Bye.